Hey everybody, how's it going? I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about perception. How you perceive a situation determines how you feel and what you'll do in that situation. Like when somebody at work says that your shirt is interesting, and you notice immediately that you don't like what they said, and you start to get hot, you feel sad, and you feel frustrated, and then you go back to your desk and do nothing for the rest of the day. Your perception of what they said led to a change in your mood, and later you not doing anything. So that's a real life example, but let me give you another example of what I mean here. Take a look at this short animation.
Let's say you are walking in a park alone at night. It's dark out, and you decide to walk down a dark path to take a shortcut. As you're walking along, you hear a crackling sound behind you. You perceive that the sound behind you, the sound you cannot identify, means you're in danger. Then you feel scared. Your heart rate increases, and you start to walk faster. And at some point, other thoughts come to mind, like, I'm in danger. I better get out of here. It could also happen in reverse order. You could think, I'm in danger. I better get out of here. You feel scared, and then you start to walk faster. It doesn't matter which happened first, the thought or the feeling. Your thoughts occur at the same time as your feelings and actions. One way to look at it is that what goes on in your head can explain your emotions and your actions.
So there are a few things that I need to point out in order to help you learn how to get more control over your negative thoughts. First, when the guy in the cartoon decided to take the short path, he might have been thinking, wow, it's really dark down there. Let me hurry up and get there so I can get home faster. So he started walking, and then he heard something, and then his emotion changed. Second, when he heard the sound, he became frightened, and his thoughts and his feelings, well, when he became frightened, he perceived that that sound that he heard meant that there was some kind of danger. And so his thoughts and feelings and his actions then followed suit. The last thing is, he didn't really actually see what made the sound, but his brain interpreted that whatever made the sound meant danger. In this example, our cartoon person made an error of perception, meaning they formed a conclusion without taking any steps to verify that the conclusion that they made was right. So let me ask you, is it possible that the crackling sound might have been caused by the wind blowing against the leaves? Sometimes we perceive things without having full information, and then we act as if what we believe is actually true. What do you think would have happened if he stopped and took a look to see what made the sound? If he saw that it was a pile of leaves just rustling, how do you think he would have felt? Do you think he would have walked faster? What if that was you in that situation? What might have been different for you if you had taken a moment to verify what you were thinking was true? This leads me to my main point. What you perceive impacts what you achieve. You can tweak this. If you want to achieve more success, then you must become a master of your perceptions so that you don't let your perceptions cause you to feel upset all the time and then do things that are not productive. So I have a simple strategy for you. Step one, you have to identify what you're thinking and how you're thinking. This is the most important step. If you don't know what thoughts are steering the ship, it will crash and you won't know what happened. So write the thoughts down on something at first so that you can focus on them. Step two, challenge those thoughts by answering these questions. How are these thoughts true? What's the best evidence that I can find? At this point, you want to pull out your list and go through the thoughts that you had in the previous step and try really hard to push yourself to answer these questions. Step number three, identify other possible explanations for how you're thinking about the situation. This follows from the last step nicely because you have already looked for ways to challenge the thoughts. And in some cases, you can just take the thought that you used to challenge and accept it as the alternative. At this step, you want to ask yourself, what's another way to think about this situation? So if you do those 3 steps, you'll be in the driver's seat to controlling your negative thinking. So now let me hear from you. In the comment section below, try the strategy out for yourself and let me know how it goes. If you have a question, leave it in the comment section as well. Also, if you like what you heard, click the subscribe button to get plugged into this channel to get more content so that you can start to use the strategies that I'm giving to apply to your situations. If you'd like, share it with them. And if you want to get even more content about mastering your beliefs, check me out at drmglover.com. Click on the contact tab and then click on Get Free Mental Strategies. Or you can just click the link below to join the email list where I'll add some additional resources to the blogs that will go along with this video. I'll see you over there.